Good day, everybody. Hope everybody's doing great on this beautiful Tuesday today. Another episode or video of Rob's readings. This is my third one, starting to find my stride, if you will. Today's book and reading is from somebody actually local who has made incredible strives to help our local community here in Cedar Rapids, Iowa. And this guy's name, he's older now, he's still alive, and his name is Ernie Buresh. And The Advantage of Being Born Poor is the name of the book that he created. And obviously, as you can imagine, he was born poor. I wanted to read a passage that, I'm just getting started on this one, by the way, but a passage that I thought was really neat, and we'll see where this book goes, but this was really kind of cool, especially growing up in this community and knowing a lot of these landmarks and things that are being referenced. So, here we go. In Shoeyville, the blacksmith shop is gone. The general store is now somebody's house, and the former DX filling station where Ernie recalls an encounter with his traveling gypsies is now a pizza place. The house his family rented for his father's second farming venture on the east edge of town has been updated with plumbing and electricity. The Shoeyville High School is today a community center with an addition that makes it both larger and more useful. In Swisher, this is a house Ernie and Joanne built by referring to a book that explained how to build a house for $3,500 or less. It is a house that allowed them to live the rest of their lives mortgage-free. But there was plenty of hard work here, too, unloading heavy sacks of feed from railroad cars and knowing that wasn't the life Ernie wanted to lead, even though he did enjoy being mayor for a while. And out in the country, west of Swisher, sits a farmhouse his grandparents built and lived in, a house that had been ordered from Sears a century ago, and that was delivered in pieces by the Crandick Railroad. This is Ernie's early life, before he enlisted in the Army, before he earned an engineering degree at Iowa State University, before he completed his law degree at the University of Iowa, and then decided he didn't want to be an attorney. That's something. It is just the beginning of a half a century in the banking business, with moves to Anamosa and Cedar Rapids, a friendship with Cedar Rapids entrepreneur Howard Hall, which, if you don't know, Howard Hall, he is one of the main figures of this town as well, and was the owner of Bruce Moore Mansion for a long time. Cedar Rapids entrepreneur Howard Hall, that became more valuable than words can convey. A life based on his mother's philosophy that when you give of yourself, it comes back to you twofold. But this is not a biography per se. Sure, it's about Ernie's life, but it's more than that. It's an examination of life in general, the lessons gained and passed on, the idea that we should never stop observing, never stop learning. So my quick take on that is that being poor or having less than others perhaps could be a very great blessing, because maybe there's a feeling of lack, or it instills a drive in you that's deeper than maybe what you really know. And in this gentleman's particular situation, he did a lot of things, and it kind of seems crazy to get a law degree and then say, hey, I'm just not good with that. But I think, for folks that change the world, and for, many folks that do great things, their life isn't so, linear, I guess, in a sense. And what I mean by that is there are many different areas for them to pull from. And with those different connections and those different dreams that they have, and the fact that they continue to strive for those dreams, it just keeps reinvigorating, and they keep reinventing themselves over and over again. And if they're good-natured, which I think in this situation is the case, wonderful things can happen in a local community. And folks like me or many others in this community that don't know all about those things that happened to bring the community about to the place that it is today, there have been a lot of people doing wonderful, great things before you ever step foot on this planet. So it's kind of nice to take a minute and just be grateful that no matter what time you're alive, people are doing great things, and you have a decision in your own life every day, and you have to decide to get up and be what it is that you feel internally compelled to do, even though those outer circumstances may prove to be difficult at times. But those difficulties, if you don't give up, become incredible stepping stones for you, and they can help propel and slingshot you into your dreams. And it's really just up to you to continue on and carry your own torch. But it's also helpful to put great things in your mind and to stay around the right people. And it sounds like in that passage specifically, with him referring to Howard Hall, that relationship obviously bore incredible fruit. And it's relationships, guys. We're supposed to be trying to have genuine relationships, and when we can believe in ourselves, and we have a good nature and good intention, it's kind of that law of attraction thing. I think we attract the right things, but a positive attitude is everything. And not that we're always all perfect. I have a negative attitude a decent amount of the time, it's like, but I try to get through it, understand it, and realize that that's a part of life, and that those tensions and polar opposites of energy, whether it's negative or positive, that's the creative force of the universe. So if we can hold those two tensions of the opposites, a lot of times wonderful and magical creations are allowed to take place through us, and those creations can affect others in our lives and around us in incredible ways that may be realized by others long after we're actually not here anymore. So who is it that you want to be in your life? And that's what we all have to decide every day, because it's a daily journey. So anyways, that is number 3, Rob's readings, and I hope you got some benefit out of this. And if not, well, I wish you an awesome day, and I hope that you have the life that you would love. So anyway, have an awesome day.